Hi. Welcome to my reading. Welcome to my channel. It's Noir Speaks, baby. Alright. I'm doing things a little different. I'm testing things just to see how they work. This nail is broken, so do not look at it. It's fine. It's not really there. So I'm gonna use, excuse this cord. I'm gonna use the Osho Zen deck today. Just a feeling of the energies. I did just do that wonderful sage, but I don't know if it's the gloominess of the outside, of the outdoors, but I don't know, stuff just feels heavy. It could also be my own anxiety talking. So if it is, excuse that. I just wanted to hop on here because it's been a month. It's been a long while, so I thought I'd just come on here and see what's popping with the collective. I don't know, I have some downloads written down. I think I'm just gonna more so like have them like if they pop up within, then I'll read them. But yeah, I'm not gonna read all of them because some of them I realize, like I have said before, are for me, not, you know, everyone. So I'm just gonna shuffle. I kind of want to close this window. It's a little nippy. Okay. So how's everybody been? It's been so much has happened, like, in my life. I feel like that's something. A lot of things, there's a lot of motion right now. A lot of motion. I feel like I'm hearing from everyone less because everybody has their own things going on, including me. And so that's a big energy. Just motion, hustle and bustle. People are on go. The weather is warming up. People are outside, as they should be. So, love that. But take a moment to breathe with me. Think about what you want to come through. Think about it, breathe. Preferably in through the nose, out through the mouth. In for 4, out for 4. Ooh, okay, things are coming. Okay. What could come out for the collective? I'm gonna take this one. Ooh, okay, it's 2 of them. We got ripeness. Oh, y'all can't really see. Can y'all see? Should I turn the light on? I'm gonna turn it on. Ah, there we are. Okay. We got ripeness, which is the 9 of Pentacles, and we have intensity. Okay. Already, I see that a lot of y'all are focusing on y'all goals right now, which is great. I will say, don't be so quick. Excuse me. Ooh, somebody's throat chakra. Could be mine. Okay. Whew, a lot of downloads. Hold on. First, I'm just gonna focus on these 2. Don't be so quick to go for the low-hanging fruit, as in the very easily obtainable things. Don't be so quick to jump on every opportunity that you're offered. I do see that you are like working on your work ethic and working on how you want to, you know, how you want your future to look, which is very good and important. But don't just hop out an opportunity because it was presented, or Don't just be so ready and willing to please or appease or, you know, just because it's there. Don't be so quick to hop into a relationship just because someone likes you. Make sure you like them, you know, just things of that nature, because there are very intense energies going on right now. But I feel like it's because y'all have been putting in the work to attain certain things, to plant certain seeds, and to set certain things up that have been trying to come your way. Hold on one more second. Okay. So yeah, that's and stop selling yourself short. That's actually one of the downloads that I wrote down. If you want to go towards, see, this is what I meant by going towards not the low-hanging fruit. Do you see how that person or being is going straight towards the top? You know, don't be so quick to just grab whatever's hanging. Don't be afraid to shoot for the stars, you know? Don't be afraid to wait for what's really meant for you. That's another big thing. Patience. Since the energies are so intense, and since you're so ready to start bringing in these goals, you might start getting impatient or just, you know, things of that nature. Trying to see if there are any more downloads. I need to put this down. Yeah, okay. Sorry. That throat, I was really sick, and my throat has been like I've been congested ever since that. So I don't know if that's ever gonna go away, but it's been pretty crazy. I don't know why I felt called to shuffle again. Let me take this back. Okay, the Rebel. That's a major arcana. That's 4. Hold on. I think I might have to look in a different deck for that, because this is an oracle deck. I just found out. I went to the crystal shop to get a new deck, and I ended up just getting a book. But she told me that this deck is an oracle deck, and I never really understood what oracle decks were. But it's basically like the tarot deck. The traditional tarot deck has like temperance and like you know, 9 of cups and regular cards. But Osho Zen, like, you know, they have words like intensity or the Rebel. It's not gonna be the same as whatever it is in tarot. But the 4 in the major arcana is the Emperor. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Emperor. Okay. So that must be how a lot of us are showing up in the collective, including me. I've been getting readings. I've also been hearing Temptress, which y'all know I've been trying to figure out, like Temptress, High Priestess, and, you know, Queen and all that. The Emperor is very just on their path, not trying to figure things out, but very much, like I said, just in the action part of plans. Like, very, if doesn't already have it, is on their way to get it. Like, you know, very just focused on the prize, focused on the goal, very goal oriented, just very on their shit, if you will. And in this deck particularly, though, I feel like it's speaking of just like breaking chains and you know, no longer being okay with the way certain things are. That's something that's been an energy. Testing old paradigms, testing old ways of living, being a rebel against standards and things that you grew up being told, but now being older, knowing that that's not necessarily true, or that's not necessarily okay with you. It's okay to test those boundaries. I don't think that we were put here to all think and look and feel the same. So do not be afraid to question. I personally feel like you should question everything. Nothing should 100% sit right with you. And if it does, are you even living? Like, you just kind of heard this from this person and you just kind of saw this from this person and you were like, okay, yep. Like, I don't know. It's the Sagittarian in me. It's just me as a person. I've never felt quite right just accepting. I had too many questions. I asked all the questions all the time. If I didn't understand, I'm gonna ask. If I did understand and I didn't really like the answer, I'm gonna ask. Like, I don't care. Some people don't really like that, and I don't really care because that's just how I am. And I think more people should be like that. Not be like that, but just not be so quick to just accept what's handed to you. That's the big message. Do not be so quick to accept what's handed to you, whether it's a belief system, whether it is a job, whether it is a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's anything. Don't be afraid to tweak and or ask for what you actually want and go get it. From the universe, from anyone. Okay. Okay. This has came out already, so I'm going to take that one. I'm going to put these back. But going with the flow, that's something. As intense as you might feel right now, slow and steady still wins the race. That was a download that I wrote down. So yes, you're feeling intense, and yes, you have this burning desire and this burning passion to move forward, but please understand that this is not a race. Life is not a race. You're not above him. You're not ahead of him. You're not behind him. You're not ahead of her. You are right where you are because you're supposed to be. And if you don't like where you are, change where you are. It's really simple when you like boil things all the way down. Not everything has to be so hard. Not everything is black and white. Just, figure it out slowly. Slowly. I'm not saying, don't shoot for the stars, because I already said that. I'm not saying don't burn with passion. If you're really passionate about something, you're allowed to like things. That's something else I wrote down. A big thing I've been, I don't want to say realizing, I will say realizing, is that you're allowed to like things that other people don't necessarily like. Or like, all right, for example, say that you're really into this show, but you start hearing all these bad reviews, or you start hearing that it was bad, or you start hearing, whatever. Just think negative things about the things that you like, or somebody tries to make you feel like you're not allowed to like those things, or that person, or whatever it is. Like, please understand that you're the director in this movie called life. Like, you're the director, you're the producer, like, you're the actor. Once we realize that we are, the ocean in a drop and not a drop in the ocean, we'll just start to move differently. Like, when you realize you're the universe experiencing itself, like, then you start to realize, like, this is bigger than you. This is, I don't know, just think bigger, think more, think that whatever you think you can have. And yeah, just don't be afraid to like things outside of the norm, or outside of what you've always been told you can like, or I don't know, just don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, because you never know what's out there. The opportunities that I've been seeing, the opportunities that people have been telling me about, the opportunities that I just so happened to stumble across because I was at the right place at the right time, that's real. Like, only great things lie outside of your comfort zone. And I think that's why this rebel energy is so important right now, because there's just a lot of fire right now. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of what if. Don't let those what ifs last forever, because that would suck. That would really suck. I'm getting so amped up. I feel like the excitement. Y'all are probably excited about a lot of things. Ooh, let go, letting go, letting go of that paradigm. That I don't know what paradigm means. Let me stop using that word. Letting go of that false narrative. Letting go of that. Ooh, the tower. No, this is not the tower. Hold on. Thunderbolt. This is Thunderbolt, but in reverse. Which is, hold on, 16. I thought that was the tower. I said 16, right? Yeah. Oh, it is the tower. Look at me. It is the tower. Okay, in reverse though. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought before. So letting go of the false narratives. Okay, don't be afraid to trust yourself. Another download I wrote down is that you've made it this far. Hold on, I want to read exactly what I wrote. How can you doubt your greatness? And you've survived every trial and tribulation thus far. You've always came out on the other side. You've always came out on the other side. I had to put that in stars because that's what this tower in reverse is trying to convey, I think. Stop thinking worst case scenario. I've been around a lot of people more than I'd say I usually would or usually was. And I'd say I have social anxiety. I'm not socially awkward, but I do have, social anxiety, big crowds, and just being around a lot of people. But I love the collaboration that tends to happen when I'm in a group of people, the openness of ideas, the comfortability that I force myself into so that I can be a part of a collective. And, I just love being in a group setting where I feel comfortable and I feel like I can be myself. And so I've made sure that I only surround myself with people that make me feel that way. And I think that's what this is saying. The don't just assume that things are gonna go wrong. But also don't put yourself in a situation for that to be able to occur. Like, you can't go to the circus and be mad at the clowns. Like, you cannot put yourself in a situation where you knew shit might have the potential to go left and then be upset when it does. Like, you was in that room and you had that gut feeling and you knew you should have left, but you stayed. And so, yeah, just stop thinking worst case. But that doesn't mean don't be self-aware. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to say, oh, don't think that this and don't what if it like what can go wrong and but make sure you are self-aware. Like that, period at the end of that. But also this could signify that leaving your comfort zone too, because the tower upright, people are really scared of the tower because they're like, oh, everything's about to go wrong. Look at the chaos in this picture, right? But the tower more so tries to let you know, like tries to make sure that your foundations are strong. Not that the tower is going to crumble, but make sure you have everything in order so that if it does, you're good, So this being in reverse to me in this reading is just like quite the opposite. Be ready to step out. Be ready to shake some shit up, So, yeah. And I'm gonna do back of the deck. Receptivity. Okay, it's in reverse, but I'm actually gonna take it upright because this is huge. This is huge. Okay, right now, feminine, your receptivity is basically I interpret it as your femininity, specifically like high priestess and empress energy. Just, I don't think people are as tapped into their feminine energy as they could be. I'm a big rap girly. Like, I love rap music and I love hip hop. I just really love like female rap, particularly though right now. And a lot of times I hear men like, oh, the girls are so, masculine, and they're this and they're that and they're this and they're that. I wouldn't give a damn if they were. Listen, I just don't give a damn about that, because that's all men do in the rap community. So I don't really want to hear too much when it's a female. But what I will say is that I would hate for my girlies to be so in that energy that they're not able to receive. As in, I don't need a man for nothing. I don't need I don't want that to be the case either, because we do need men. And we as women, and men need women. Like, I want to very much stress this card, the being receptive, not only as a female, but just in general. I don't think many people are in a in a mode of receiving. So, so many things. It's like I have so much to say. I don't even know how to really hold on. In a mode of receiving. I'm gonna take this one too. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So basically, let me slow down. We need to step into that energy of being in a mode of receiving, because I think we're missing out on a lot of opportunities. That's what I have been saying throughout the reading. You're missing out on so much, because a lot of people, they move in an energy where they're like, oh, no, don't help me. Like, I can do this by myself. I can get this up out of the mud, which is fine. Like, that getting up out of the mud, I do understand that mindset. However, if somebody wants to help you, don't you dare say no. Don't you dare say no. We always talk about how people are rude, people are mean. So when somebody decides to take the time out of their day to help you, why on earth would you turn them away? In any situation, like if it's a learning situation, if it's a financial situation, if it's anything, why would you turn that away? Why would you say no? And I used to be like that, so I understand it. But in this moment, like this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're seeing this, just be open to being receptive. Be open to being open and vulnerable, and like accepting help when you can, and allowing yourself to fantasize and think about things that you maybe don't have, or think about things that you want, and being like, and allowing yourself to, some people don't even allow themselves to dream big or to dream at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that the Fool card, this is the first card in the tarot deck. And it's very much just, it's kind of that moving without thinking. It's kind of that dreamer energy, just like, I've been trying to embody this energy the past couple months, like just allowing myself to do what I want. Like in other decks, like in more modern decks, I've seen a girl with headphones in just walking. It's always a person just walking, maybe into turmoil. You don't know what's down here. It could be the comfiest pillow down here. That's the thing though. No matter what's down there, you're walking and you're happy to just be walking, and you're happy to just be alive, and you don't really know what's next, but does it even matter at the end? It's outside of your comfort zone, but wherever you end up, you know that you're taken care of. I'm just gonna, yeah. You know that you're taken care of. You know, you're just, I'm gonna read whatever this is. This is 10 of Pentacles, We Are the World. I think this is about collaboration and stuff. But you know what? I'm not even gonna read it. I'm gonna take it as what I was saying earlier. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people that you feel that you can be vulnerable around and be yourself. I've been in, like I said, around more people lately, and I've never felt like I couldn't say what was on my mind or anything. Like, and I think that's important, especially if you're going to be moving like this. You would hate to be around someone that was going to take advantage of you. Especially if you're going to be in energies like this, you would hate to, end up with someone who wasn't going to have your best interest at heart. So, yeah. And I think if you go ahead and take this fruit, that's what you're going to end up with every time. You're always going to have the shit end of the stick when you just decided to take the first opportunity that was there. But when you go with the flow and you take your time and really, align with what you want instead of chasing what you want, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And I'm going to take one more card and then I'm going to wrap because I ain't even, that's it. Ooh. Excuse me. Ooh, I have one more thing that I want to say, and if it comes out, then I'll say it, but if it doesn't, I wasn't supposed to say it, because this is the energy I, need to say. Come on, one card, I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, outsider. Okay, I'm gonna say it. So, childhood self. Something I'd like to say is to stop letting your elders steer you 100% of the time. Okay? Elders are very wise. Elders are there to catch you when you fall. Elders are supposed to be, your safe haven or whatever, whoever they are. But do not let them block your blessing either. That whole moving with intense energy that you're in, make sure you keep that, even if someone tries to tell you that you can't, or that you won't, or that you don't allow, just because someone is older, just because someone is more experienced, to tell you, to keep you in here, to tell you that you can't, to steer your mindset in any, like, if you want to do something, you got, and this is for my adults. If you're under the age of 18, okay, yeah, listen to your parents, listen to your elders, listen to your whoever looks after you. But if you're an adult, I need you to be okay with making your own decisions. I know, depending on what household you grew up in or what situation you are accustomed to familially, you might not feel as confident moving with the intensity that you feel right now. Like, you might second guess and question a lot. And yeah, just because you feel someone is more wise, or I don't want to say more wise, I'll just say older. Because if they're more wise, then listen to them. But if they're just older, or if they just have a little bit more experience in whatever said thing is, because you never know how things are going to go. That's the beautiful part about living in this energy. You never know until you do it. Until you take that step, until you take that leap of faith, you never know how it's going to pan out. So, yeah, that's been a message. Just don't let your elders get in the way either, as like a peer, anyone. Don't let anyone get in the way of you attaining what you want, whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, so Have a good week, a good rest of your week, or rest of your day, rest of your night, whenever you're seeing this. I'm gonna wrap. I hope you enjoyed my reading. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that's it. All right, bye.